Have you ever struggled with messy documents? Today, I'll show you the essential formatting tips in Microsoft Word to make your document look professional. By the end of this video, you know how to adjust fonts, align text, and format paragraphs like a pro. Now let's get started. Number 1. How to change font styles and sizes. So let's go to Home tab. So under Home tab, you're going to see the font group. So under the font group, just click on this section here where you see the Calibri body. So that is where the font is. You can click on the drop down arrow. It will display the list of fonts for you. So you can scroll through, select the kind of font that you want based on the work that you're doing, and then you're good to go. Good. So you can also select the font size. So let's type something here. So let's say this is our text here. So if you want to change the font, you need to first of all select the whole text. You come to this section, then you select the kind of font that you want to use. Good. You can also change the size, the font size too, based on your preferred size or based on the kind of work that you are doing. So you can click on the size and then you're good to go. Good. Now, you can also bolden your text. You can also italize your text and also underline your text. So the same way, you need to make sure it's selected. You come to this section, still under the font group, and the Home tab, you click on the bold button here to make it bold. You can also, so let me change the font to a normal font. So you can select the whole text and then you bolden it. So you click on the bold to bolden it for you. You can also use the italics to make it slightly italics. You can also underline the text. These are the icons that will help you. So if you want to bold, you can use Ctrl+B as a shortcut key to bolden your text while it is selected. You can use the Ctrl+I to do the italic. Then you can also use the Ctrl+U to underline your text. Good. Now let's go to number 2. Number 2 is align text. So you can be on the left side, on the right side, on the center, or you can just justify it. So under Home tab, you go to the paragraph group. So under paragraph, we have these icons here. We call the alignment icon. So you have the left aligned, which is by default. We have the center aligned. We have the right aligned. We have the justify. So this is by default the left aligned. So you can select the center aligned, you can select the right alignment, and you can select the justify. Okay, so that is the alignment that we're checking off. So you can also use the Ctrl+L for the left alignment, Ctrl+E for the center alignment, the Ctrl+R for the right alignment, and the Ctrl+J for the justify alignment. Now, number 3, how to adjust your line and paragraph spacing. So still your text selected, you go to this icon. In this particular icon, you can see that if you hover your mouse on it, you are going to see the line and paragraph spacing tooltip. So you just click on it. You can select the kind of spacing that you want to use. You can use the 10.1.0, you can use the 1.15, 1.5, and what have you. Good. So you can also click on these options. It gives you a range of options that you can select from based on the kind of work that you are doing. That is how to align you adjust your lines and then the paragraph spacing. Good. Now the 4th thing is how to add bulletin. So you can see that there are some cases whereby you have a list of data, you want to bullet it, you want to number it. That is where this tool comes into play. So under the paragraph group, you go to this section, you see that you have the bullet icon here. So you can just click on it and select the range of bullet that you want to use. You can use this one, you can use any of the bulletin that you want based on the kind of work that you are doing. So maybe it is a list of data, you can just use the bulletin. Whilst the data is selected, you just bullet it. So but the one thing is that if you bullet the first one and the moment you hit on enter, the the next line will automatically have the same bulletin unless you go back and then change it. You can use the same way to also number it. You can still select the data, you go to the number section here and then select the kind of number that you want to apply. You just select any of them. If you want to be alphabet, if you want to be numerals, if you want to be numbers, you can just select it and then you are good to go. So you can also use this one, the multi-level list, also to number your text. Maybe you have to use table of contents, and use this one to number it nicely. So that is the fourth one, adding bulletin and numbering. Now let's go to the fifth one, which is the last one, using headers and footer. Now there are some cases whereby you need to have a header that runs through all your documents. So the same header for all, let's say for 10 sheets of data, for 10 sheets or for 10 pages, you want the same heading to be cut across without just copying and pasting on different sheets. So that's where you're going to use the header and the footer. So with the footer too, you can be the pages and the page. So with the header, there's one simple thing that you need to do. You can go to the insert button, like the insert tab, and under the insert tab, you go and look for header and footer. So my header and footer is at this section. So if I want to add a header, I just come to this section here, header, click on it, and then select the kind of header, the template that I want to use. Just if you want to use the blank, I just want to type my own header, I just use the blank one, and then to be highlighted for me, then I just enter my data. Then just click on escape. It will go back, and then you see that your header will now be there. The same way, if you want to use your footer, you go to insert, then you go to under the header and footer group, you go to footer. The same way, select the kind of footer that you want to use. Good. Then you see that it's highlighted there for you, then you use it. Now I believe you can now format your text in paragraphs like a pro. Now I want you to try these tips in your next document. Now if this helped you, if this video helped you, please give us a thumbs up, then kindly subscribe to this channel, hit on the bell icon for more tutorials. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next session.